Ugh, fuck. Okay. Hello. There we go. Hello. There we go. Should be good now. Oh, wait a second. More people to join. Gosh dang it. No one's joining. Tier 6 hyper. Long farm. Oh. Alright, there you go.
Demon Slayer game in which you guys should try and check out. This game is called Demon Slayer Midnight Sun. I wanted to show you guys this because the combat is very different, but
Happy Easter, everyone. Today we are doing the egg unit only challenge, and let me know down below, guys, what you think is going to be inside the 100% dark egg, which has not quite opened yet. And let me know down below if you need one, because I got a couple extra. Shout out to my boy Metal Lord. So let me know down below if you need one of those. All right, let's get it cracking, guys, and see how good these egg units are. Let's get it. Also, don't worry, guys. If you did not get any of the eggs, you can still get my co-unit dropping soon. Remember, you must be subscribed to get her. And yes, guys, trust me, you'll not want to miss out. Right now, I'm trying to get the stats worked out with Navy and get everything ready to go to drop ASAP. All right, here we go, guys. Let's start it off with probably a unit that not a lot of people know about. We have one of the older the older egg units, we got Ring. Now, I'm not really sure what anime she's from. I know I knew it at one point in my life, but yo, so she's just a random waifu. Now, the thing I don't like about some of these egg units is some of them are just quite mid. Case in point, her. So she has 1.2k damage at level 1, 6 SPA, and 31 range. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit disappointing. All right, just a little bit. And take a look at her attack effects. It's clean, but yes, guys, it's a little disappointing. That's why I'm glad they dropped these newer egg units that are pretty freaking hype. Wow, but somehow she's holding up. Her first upgrade is 1.5k, so it's a little bit pricey of an upgrade, but we'll get it. Let's go. So she's gonna increase her range and also her damage. But yeah, so I mean, somehow she's holding up. I'm surprised. Damn, looks like somebody got through, so we're just gonna drop another one real quick. There we go. All right, let's see what our next upgrade is going to be. We got okay, triple. Oh my gosh, triple the damage, yes please. Double the damage, yes please. Laser blast is her next upgrade, so it looks like she only gets 1 new attack effect. So you know what, why don't we just go get that real quick. A laser blast. Okay, so it makes her a bigger AoE. All right, this is kind of clean. All right, I'm gonna give it like C tier effects maybe. You know what, definitely a little bit disappointing, but you know what, I guess for an egg unit it's not too bad. But hey, we'll see. All right, let's check out our next unit. We're gonna check out another one of the older units. We got Esdeath. Yes sir, guys, Esdeath is in the game. She has freeze at start, so she's actually not that bad of a unit. However, look at that, guys, 300 damage. Come on, Esdeath. Like, this unit is not an old unit, man. They released her in the past year. Like, why does she start with 300 damage? I don't know. 800 damage, now Ice Bomb. Now she's Circle AoE, which is really sad. Any unit with Circle AoE, man, that's depressing. Ice Spikes. Let's take a look. What the frick happened to her AoE, bruh? Oh my gosh, Ice Rain. Okay, now this is the upgrade we're talking about, guys. Full AoE freeze with 60 range and no orbs. No, that's actually pretty good. Oh, and it actually covers the whole map. That's great. All right, let's check out another unit not a lot of people know about. We got Rikamaru, the Forgotten Slow unit. Look at that. Oh, well, you can't actually see it, so I guess we should wait a few more ways. But somehow he's even better than Esdeath. Like, bro, how is this guy more powerful than her? Just how? I don't know. All right, let's get this upgrade. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, he only has 3 upgrades, though. Here we go. And then here we go. Shadow Release is the upgrade we're talking about. Now he's full AoE slow like Katakuri, but yeah, that SPA, though, yeah, it's a little bit sad, but it's okay. You know what? We'll survive. Let's get another one, though, for the front. And we should have our slow units pretty much set up and ready to go. Actually, let's place another one here because we need everything slowed. And that's another reason I like Esdeath. Because with Esdeath, you can have them frozen, and then that's going to make the slow happen more frequently, so you don't have to worry about enemies getting through. So that's pretty sweet. Like, that's what I want to do this challenge, because like somehow we have a freeze unit and a slow unit, and we have a burn unit, we have a damage unit. It's going to be great. Honestly, I think the only disappointing unit here is Ring. And she's actually, I think, in the 70% egg, so it's kind of a harder egg to get, so I'm sad for that. All right, it's time for us to bring a real DPS unit here. That's what we're talking about, guys. Sui. Yes sir, guys, we got Sui. What the bro, I think Navy X Flame is Aisho speed fan or something. Let's be real here, guys. All right, let's go check out their HP. I mean, I think we're still doing it, so I guess we're just gonna max out our Speedwagon first. Yeah, Speedwagon definitely comes out of an egg, guys, most definitely. But again, there's no egg money unit, so we kind of had to bring him. All right, let's max this bad boy out, and then we're gonna check out our boy Shisui. All right, let's just go put
So recently on my channel, we did a poll and we were trying to decide who would win in a fight, Gojo or Saitama. Now, obviously, when it comes down to like the anime logic side, I am fairly certain that Saitama would win. I love my boy Gojo, but I think Saitama would just absolutely crush him. But as far as this game goes, I don't know, bro. I think Gojo low-key has it in the bag. But so today we're going to be finding out just that. Who would win in a fight in Saitama battle, or I mean, the strongest battlegrounds? Saitama or Gojo? Let's get into it. First of all, we gotta get our boy Goku out of the way over here. You know what? I'll let you have the honors. There we go. Alrighty, Saitama, let's do this. Go. No! Oh, okay, this is a good fight. Yes, sir. Okay, alright, bet. I think it's time we take this up another notch. Let's go, Saitama. It's time to get serious. Oh. Okay, I mean, nah. I'm bringing it back. Oh. Okay, hold on. Nah, I'm bringing it. Yes, okay, I'm starting to get back.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
Damn! Nah, bro, that's it, bro. I gotta get back. I'm making Gojo look bad, bro. That's it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Nah, I told y'all I'm stepping it up a notch. Wait a minute. Oh, nah. He's stepping it up.
Bruh.
He ate those. Wait, what is he doing? Oh, no. Oh! And I ate that. Let's go. Now it's heating up. I missed. He ate that first shot, but nah. No! Nice try. Oh, nah, the way he fell over, though, that was crazy. How did I miss again, bro? I just heard that innocent tree back there, bro. Oh, my God. Oh. All right, bro, that's it. It's time for me to take this actually seriously, bro. I've been messing around. It's time to get serious. That's what I like to see, Saitama. Let's go. The way we jumped at each other was sick. Put some power in my... Oh, no way, bro. Oh, my God. Little does he know, I eat these. My turn. The way his head was just laying on the ground. Come on, Saitama, let's go. Oh, my... That was a crazy punch. Unfortunately, it didn't work. But you know what? I think it's my turn. Yes, sir. Bro, that move is so sick. I love it, bro. It's so broken, but it's just so sick. Oh, what is that? Wait a minute. Oh!
2 seconds later.
Nah, I'm getting back for that one, bro. I can't tolerate it. Huh? Oh my God! Holy! That crater up there was just me. Nah, I'm getting back. Nah, now we're moving fast. It's getting intense. Oh, that was clean. I'll give it to him, bro. It was clean.
Yuji Itadori's demon god transformation Choso told us about is one step closer. Let's go! We know his true identity wasn't human. However, now he's declared as a cursed object. Unfortunately, this new power doesn't come without a price, because everyone is going to die in Jujutsu Kaisen. Gege's declaration that the final chapter of the manga would be everyone dying except for Yuji, or vice versa, is coming true, as Kenjaku has added new rules to the culling game that frankly has everyone
Confused! I'm confused right now, G.
But don't worry, I'm here to go balls deep, explaining the plan he's laid out that uncovers Tengen's bombshell of a secret, and it has shocked the entire world. Oh, and by the way, Satoru freaking Gojo is getting unsealed.
Hell, it's about time.
Chapter 220 brings Yuji one step closer to his evolved state to avenge the people he has lost. The sorcerers are geared up to lay it all on the line, giving us our Avengers moment. After Sukuna's insane massacre in the previous chapters, Kenjaku drops another nuke, a new condition that will end in everyone's death. He asks the Kogane to add a new rule, prohibit the entry of new players into the Culling game. However, Kogane denies the addition as it goes against Rule 7, which states that newly proposed rules shouldn't have a long-lasting effect on the game. However, to counter, Kenjaku threatens to destroy Japan's purification barrier and force the Culling game to a close. Now, what if I told you that the one who could have stopped the Culling game before it even began, and I don't know, saved the lives of hundreds of civilians as well as sorcerers, destroying Kenjaku's plan that was orchestrated for 1,000 years, and let's not forget, even stopped Sukuna's most recent power-up was Master Tengen. But do you know what else has evolved? AFK Arena. That's right, it's their 4th year anniversary and there's some other things like 2. Chapter 220 reveals that Tengen placed many barriers that limits the creation of cursed spirits, as well as strengthen the barrier techniques of assistant directors around Japan. Out of all of these barriers, there are 4 purifying ones that play the most crucial role. For example, the Star Corridor under Jujutsu High. But the catch here is that Kenjaku built the Culling game barrier, which is stronger than normal ones, using these purification barriers as its base, meaning that the game master of the Culling game was Tengen all along. And this wasn't a mistake from him, but all part of his plan. Therefore, Kenjaku bet on Tengen's arrogance. He knew that rather than deactivating the 4 barriers after the Shibuya incident, she would choose to retain them. For her, the trade-off was that removal of the barriers would set the war against cursed spirits and the know-how of barrier techniques by 1,000 years. Basically, all the efforts until this point would have been wasted. On top of that, removing barriers would have caused countless human casualties. Thus, Tengen decided to bet that the sorcerers would be victorious over Kenjaku. And we know the result of that.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Look, Jujutsu Kaisen has always placed importance of choices. Hikari's character has hammered this down, as Jujutsu itself is a gamble, and every choice you make has severe consequences, which is more than evident in Tengen. Her choices to continue living through Star Plasma vessels and endangering the world itself by not stopping the Culling game snowballed into her own demise, as well as the collapse of Jujutsu Society. Kenjaku now has the original creator of the barriers under his control like a freaking Pokemon, so he has no problem in destroying them. This means that Tengen had the option to end the Culling game at any point. What? But her crusty looking ass never did, and made Kenjaku even more of a threat to the whole world. Now with this, the Kogane has no other choice, as it will choose the alternative option, as that prolongs it for the longest time, even if the game will not run forever in both scenarios it was given. Now you might be wondering, ABD, won't this rule throw out Satoru freaking Gojo the moment he comes out of the prison realm? Well, with my anime bullshit science, the answer is no. There are 2 instances which prove that this rule won't be a huge deal for Gojo. Firstly, as shown by the military forces entering the barriers, you do not have to be a Culling Games player to enter the colonies in the first place. Secondly, Yoruzu's rule allowed players to leave the barrier, meaning that there is a possibility that the final fight doesn't occur in the barrier. Plus, with Kogane no longer allowing new players, entry and exit restrictions will be erased, And with the way Kenjaku used a loophole to introduce his new rules that allow for exceptions that are beneficial to the longevity of the Culling Games, it would choose to allow Satoru Gojo and other sorcerers to enter. So how do we know Gege is setting up everyone to die? Well, the new Rule 14 states that the Culling Game will only end when all players except Suguru Geto and Megumi Fushiguro have died. Kenjaku chooses this path to end the Culling Game instead of taking down the barriers, because that would destroy the testing ground for the merger of Curse Energy with Tengen, therefore ruining his plan of merging Tengen with humanity for his art piece that he wants to create, mentioned in chapter 202. And just to mention, as a souvenir for Sukuna, Kenjaku takes his mummified body from 1000 years ago stored in the barriers. But believe it or not, we have seen Mummy Sukuna before. Yup, all the way back in chapter 1, Sukuna's real body made an appearance on the cover page, meaning Gege has been cooking this up, everything all along since then. As a result of this new rule, everyone is doomed except for Sukuna and Kenjaku. There's no way to end this battle without dying, but this does not faze our protagonist Yuji Itadori, because he has achieved a higher plane of existence and he declares, "We haven't lost yet." Even though Yuji no longer has Sukuna inside of him, he is still determined to fight as a cursed object. Yuji's true identity keeps getting crazier and crazier, as according to Shoko, Yuji is soaked in Sukuna's cursed energy, implying that he can unlock, cleave and dismantle cursed techniques, just like Satoru Gojo foreshadowed in chapter 12. This phenomena can be explained through the same bath ritual that Ureume used to submerge Megami's soul inside Sukuna. The bath is a Kodaku ritual to create cursed objects by submerging them into pure curse energy with the marination of various organisms for 10 months and 10 days. Similarly, Yuji was soaked in Sukuna's curse energy for so long, making him go through the same process. This is linked to a Japanese theory about Yuji relating to the phases of a pregnancy. Looking back holistically at the timeline, around June 14th, Itadori swallowed Sukuna's finger, signaling the menstruation ending. July 4th is when Itadori and Sukuna established the binding vow, marking implantation. July 11th is training with Gojo, telling him about the basics of being a sorcerer, when eternal organ formation is completed in babies. September 5th is the Junpei arc, when Itadori was finally acknowledged as a proper sorcerer, and it just happens to be when the placenta formation is done. And October 31st is the Shibuya incident, when the formation of the brain is completed. Following this date, as such in human pregnancy, the expected date of delivery is Yuji's birthday, March 20th, which is the spring equinox, said to be the day when the gate to the other world is open. Ladies and gentlemen, this cannot be a coincidence, because Itadori's mother is none other than the mastermind Kenjaku. Yuji's birth itself is related to the bath ritual, which means Kenjaku pumped his womb with curse energy whilst Yuji was a fetus to create the perfect curse object that could hold Sukuna's soul. And guess what? He wants to create a new era, whom he told Satoru Gojo they will meet him again once it arrives. His whole plan is to create something original, much like a god, which ties everything together with chapter 203. Kenjaku states Yuji Itadori is a fire, signaling the start of a new era that he orchestrated. As long as he and Sukuna are alive, the chain of curses will never end. He's the eye of the storm of a new age, implicitly stating that Yuji is the root of unhappiness, as curses stem from negative energy. Yuji. This is all a foreshadowing that all the negative energy Kenjaku has collected in the Culling game is for the purpose of making Yuji its vessel, and thus creating the true demon god who can put up a fight against Sukuna. Remember that there's a balance to the world. Satoru Gojo tipped the balance, and now Sukuna has done it vice versa, especially since Jujutsu Kaisen is linked with Buddhism, which means Kenjaku wants to create something of equal, an immovable object facing an unstoppable force, which leads to Yuji further going ahead to state that he will eat anything to kill him. And guess what? He did. Remember all the brothers called the Death Painting Cursed Wombs that him and Choso have? Yeah, my boy ate them all. Choso tells him that it's fine as long as they live in you, meaning that Yuji is set to get another broken power-up to add to his arsenal. But in this hopeless situation, we do have two good news. Hana Kurisu is alive.
Okay.
Well, yeah, after making a fool out of herself by falling into Sukuna's trap and getting bitten off,
That is disgusting.
she managed to survive thanks to Yuji's old friend from middle school, Amai.
Who?
Well, if you forgot, Amai appeared in chapter 163 to lead Yuji to Higuruma. He was a bully before Yuji's words impacted him, and just when Hana was thrown off the building, he intervened, saving her life in Takaba. And while even Shoko's reverse curse technique couldn't heal Hana enough to fight again, she vows to stick to her decision of being their ally, saying that her role will end when she unseals Gojo. Once again, let me just say it, Akadami is never being the misogyny allegations, cause Hana, a female, just literally admitted she's nothing more than a plot device and made the biggest mistake in JJK history. This seems to be a trend, people, with females. But anyway, Satoru freaking Gojo is coming back after being sealed for more than 1,180 days. In his fight against Kenjaku along with Yuki and Tengen, Choso had also managed to retrieve the back of the prison realm. So now what's left is just Gojo's return.
And god damn it, the hype is real!
This sends Shoko into a flashback with Gojo, stating his intentions. I will nurture them, strong and clever allies. Nobody will ever need to be alone again. By stating this, he was voicing the pain he himself knew on a personal level. Not only his best friend Suguru Geto turned evil because he felt lonely, but also his leaving made Gojo see how awfully desolate being the strongest is. Shoko says that even if hell froze over, she would not have fallen in love with the both of them. But even when Suguru went astray, she was still there for Gojo as his closest friend. He was never alone. And now too, there's a bunch of monsters waiting for his return. What's more is that before dying, Yuki left behind a treasure trove. She wrote a whole research book on the soul, and this is crucial because the story of Jujutsu Kaisen is based on